I muted. I apologize. Again, please ignore my hair. It's very hard for curly hair to lay flat in a ponytail, so it's a little bit of a mess. But anyways, what I was saying is we're going back into Emerald Isle today, and we're going to try to deepen some of our friendships with some of the islanders and try to get that quest taken care of. It sounds like my audio is okay. We're going to play a little bit with gaming audio because I've noticed that while it's great that you all can hear me now, you can barely hear the game. So we are going to work on that. I'm going to double check Emerald Isle. I think we fixed it, but we'll double check. I am going to try to fix the game audio for Hytale and Minecraft because those seem to be having issues. Anyways, the verse of the day is Psalms 143 verse 8, and it says, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life." So when we aren't sure where to go in our life or what direction we should be heading because we feel like we need to move, we feel like there should be a change, but we're not quite sure what to do, we can always rely on God to give us that direction as we pray. Now, granted, it may take a few months because I know, for example, my first pastor, when he was feeling like it was time to change, he ended up praying for like 3 months before he finally got guidance from God, like, this is where I want you to move next. Because our first pastor was a planting pastor, and our church had been planted by that point in his life. So with that task accomplished, he knew it was time for God to call him elsewhere. And after 3 months of prayer, he finally was able to do that. I kind of went through the same thing, and it did take a few months. I knew God wanted me to go back to school and try to go about that for my mission work, but I wasn't quite sure exactly where I needed to be. So it did take a few months of prayer for me to get that guidance. So be patient in those moments. God is working on something in the midst of that waiting season to try to prepare you for what is to come. So there's a reason it's happening. Let me switch you all over to Emerald Isle. Like I said, we're going to work on deepening some friendships on our island because we do have a few quests to do just that. I want to say there was a new person in the swamp that I saw when I went to get a thumbnail for this stream, so we may check that out as well. Please ignore the nasally sound in my voice. My sinuses have drained a little bit. As you might have heard me Monday, it was in the 30s. Today it is shot back up to the 60s, so everybody's sinuses are draining, and it's fantastic. Alright, so let's check our map real quick to see. Yes, there is a question mark down here in the swamp, so we're going to go check them out and see who our new friend is. I don't think there was any houses we left unbuilt. It doesn't look like it, which is good. Let's check our quests real quick. Yeah, so in the Love Thy Neighbor quest, we need to increase our friendship to 3 with 2 more islanders. So let's double check. Paleofolk. Addie's level 4. Mare's 3. She's 3, 4. Oh. Asra, we could probably get Marnie, Bosco we could also get, and Malik. I wonder if there's any... Ooh, Atlas is at level 2, so that would be easy to get him up to level 3. So is Evander. And Benji. Benji might remind us how to take pictures. So we may go and grab Benji. Poppy is really close too. So let's focus on Benji and Poppy. So let's go back to a map. Let's see. Benji is down by the beach. Is this Poppy? I can't tell. Poppy's not in... Okay, let's just grab Benji, I guess. Can we... Yes. Because it is daytime, so we need to get... Do we have... Ooh, that's... We did not empty our inventory like we should have, but... Hey, it's Bosco. And Azra. Benji! Let's hang out. Okay. I do not recall what all we need. So we're just going to gather what we can. And work with what we have. We do need to get some metal. Which I don't know if we can get metal out of the white stone. I'm gonna try. We can, sweet. We'll probably go around and focus on that, I guess. If we can. I don't think we have any recipes for shells, so we'll probably, once our inventory is full, we'll probably sell those. Pockets are full. I can't see. There we go. There used to be a stone around here that we could get rid of, but I guess it's not there anymore. That's not what I wanted. No. Never mind. Come here, Benji. I need you to step away from this. Alright, let's sell the shells. Oh. Well, I thought I could easily move that like I did the others. Or like in Minecraft. What else can we sell? I guess sand. We probably don't need sand. Alright, let's see how much more metal we need for this person. 2 more. And then of course we've got the house up the way that also needs metal. Okay, there's the 2 that we need for that house. I think the next house needs 25 as well, so we probably won't get what we need, but we can always try. Well, that's just not giving us any metal. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and just turn what we have in and see about completing that mission. I think it was this way. No, it was down here. Chico! Wowza, you've got the sort of fast sprout. Really showed me your chutzpah. You're not quite as fast as me though. Look at that shiny new radio mast I've built thanks to your materials. Thankfully, we're in the perfect spot to cover the entire island and then some. So expect to hear even more useful radio alerts than you do currently about all the latest gossip. I mean, news on the island. Now, when can I get you in for the latest buzz about Sprout's oddities last? All off the record, of course. Okay. We got a new decoration recipe. Nice. And then this one also takes 25. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. Let's sell what's in our pockets. I don't think we need basic wood. If I remember correctly, we have about 3 stacks of basic wood. So we should be fine on that for a while. And Benji is already close to level 3, which is fantastic. Oh, what does this person need? Oh yeah, 8 novella, which I don't recall how to make a novella, so we'll have to look at that later. We can do that tomorrow. There used to be a stone over here, but I guess it didn't respawn. Are there any stones in the swamp? Oh. Ooh, we got an amethyst. Can we turn that in? We can. But we might already have an amethyst. I don't remember. Okay. Let's get rid of the vine because we want the metal. No! Yes. I'm stuck. Okay, that might be all the stone over here. Maybe? Hey, there's Poppy. Alright. Oh, there's one right there. I think we have to go around. If we can get Benji to level 3 while we're here, we can quickly grab Poppy. But that might not happen. Let's see. Let's get rid of the claw. And I guess get some redwood. I wanted to grab that first before we hit this one. Otherwise we would fill up on more stone. Wait, can we get acorns from this? Huh. It looks like it's in one of those little pallet things where we can harvest it, kind of like the wheat in the valley, but none of the tools are working on it. Okay. I know our pockets are full, but... Oh. Is it not going to count unless we have an empty pocket? Let's do this, and then... Benji's thing isn't updating. Whoops, wrong tab. Wonder if I can give Benji a gift. Okay. Well, we gave something away, but it didn't really help with the friendship level. Oh well. Oh, we also have these. Turn that in. And leaves. Sweet. We got that quest done. Hey, that's just great, Sprout. Looks like I'm ready to start the show now. Before I get started, I have some news. It appears that I won't be able to hang around on Ember Isle after all. I know, it surprised me too. The label heard the new stuff I've been making for you and want me to tour immediately. But who knows, maybe there'll be a stop on Ember Isle in the future. Anyway, let's get right to it. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I'm not singing this. For raptors destined to a wonder, will I ever find friends like these when I travel over yonder? Ah, that's so sweet. Well, I hope my announcement wasn't too distracting, but it seems everyone had a good time. No, Amber Isle won't be the same without his buttery smooth tenor. Well, I won't have my favorite musician leave without giving him a present to remind him of all his friends on Amber Isle. How about you craft a fancy schmancy guitar from some of our natural lumber? That way he'll never forget us. She is crushing so hard. Okay, she wants a guitar. Do we even have guitars unlocked? Let's see. Musician. We don't have a guitar unlocked, but we can unlock it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Because we do have some musical instruments for sale. So, craft. Ooh, wait. Okay, I do have the inventory space, so let's see. Whoa. A fossiled fixture. That must be the new decoration recipe we unlocked. It looks pretty cool. Guitar. Here it is. Wood planks. We need 10. Okay. Alright. I guess we turn it back into Harley's house. No. Oh, wait. Yes. Excuse me, Benji. You're kind of in the way. There we go. Oh, Sprout. Good to see you. And to think our chats have become a lovely little routine for me. Oh, Harley! Well, if it isn't the island's best delivery folk, will you be at my farewell gig later, Maple?
Of course I will. But first, I have a little surprise for you. We're all really sad to see you go, but we want to support you whatever you do. So Sprout made you a brand new guitar made from resources found right here on Amber Isle.
Oh, you guys, this is really wonderful. And look at that beautiful craftsmanship, Sprout. I don't know what to say. This has given me a lot to think about. Right. I say we get this gig started and do this beautiful new instrument of mine justice. Hiya, folks. It's good to see our ever-growing sea of faces. As most of you know, this is going to be my last gig on Amber Isle. I've had a lot of fun here and made lifelong friends. I'm really sad to go. You know, such kindness is very rare to come by these days. I think when your heart knows something right, you should listen to it. So in that case, I'm officially announcing I'm staying right here with you on Amber Isle for the foreseeable future. To heck with the tour. My music, no, my heart, has been revitalized since coming here and meeting all of you. My record label will have to deal with it.
We love you, Harley, and not in a parasocial musician and fan way, but in a cool, we're happy for a friend way.
Alright, well, without further ado, let's turn this farewell gig into a housewarming gig. Standing on my own 2 feet, is there anything better feeling than a little island paradise? Send the man a reeling. A little cheesy, but okay. Well, all's well that ends well, Sprout. I have some explaining to do to my record label, but getting that gift from some dear friends, you'd have to have a heart of stone to run away from that. Thanks again, Sprout. I hope I can do you all proud with my little tunes. Until next time. Oh, we completed all the quests for Harley. Sweet. Let's see. Goals. Alright. Is he the only one we've completed all the quests for? Oh, we haven't finished Kaboom? Scratchy towel, humble heart, picnic package. I just gave the scratchy towel to Benji. No. We're gonna have to make another one. Do we have the supplies for it? We just need plants. I guess it doesn't pull from the inventory? The shop inventory? I don't know. That's a little confusing. I saw a plant somewhere around here. Here it is. We'll grab that and then we'll make the scratchy towel and turn it in while we're in the forest. Doop. Benji is so close. Whoop. Humble harp. Picnic package. Wait, where's the scratchy towel? Did we already turn it in? Did I make that for nothing? Okay, humble harp. Do we even have that unlocked? We've got triangle, whistle, flute, shakers, stand. I don't even see it anywhere. What was the other thing? Picnic package. That would probably be in here, maybe? Because I don't think it's in this. It'd have to be in the chef's selection. Let's unlock the salad. Both of those take metal. Of course they do. So we'll unlock that. Stupendous bread bowl. I will say bread bowls, absolutely delicious. Especially the one from Panera with the cheddar and broccoli. Very good. We don't want to increase that yet because we don't really have much. Cookie cutters, tasty leaves. I mean, I guess we'll unlock one of these to see what happens, or both. Nothing really. Am I going to waste all of these to try to find this? Shroom steak. Oh, we can still see them? Okay. I guess that I should have checked that before I started to just unlock a bunch of stuff. There it is. Fiber and cotton? Where do we get cotton? Have we even collected any cotton? And then the other thing was a harp. Was it the holy harp? Humble harp. Okay, so we got 2 different harps. Oh, we have 3. Apparently. There's the humble harp. We need rope and wood. So we might be able to make this, because I'm pretty sure we can make rope. Let's sell the scratchy towel. And then come over here and rope. Let's see. Rope. I don't know how many we need though. We unlocked so many things, I don't even know what we did. Okay. We need 4 rope. Oh, too far. Okay. And the other thing was... Oh, we need cotton. Which I don't think we have cotton. I don't think we've collected any. It was the humble harp and the picnic basket. That's what it was. We would need 10 fiber. So we need to collect a bunch of plants, which we do have the space for. So we'll have to keep a lookout for them, which we got these over here. Does that give us 10? It does. Yay. Now we just need cotton. Alright. And don't need anything there. Nothing to turn in over here. Alright. I know there's no cotton in the valley. There's no cotton in the forest. I don't remember seeing any cotton at the beach, but there might be. And I haven't been paying attention to what's all in the swamp. But I know there's no cotton in the mountain because I collected almost everything in the mountain. I wonder if that's what this is, but because again, I'm pretty sure this is something we can, maybe it isn't. Because it's not sparkly or anything for any of our tools. And it looks like apples anyways. Or some type of star fruit. I don't know. I'm so confused. Maybe we have to upgrade our tool again to collect that stuff. We got feathers. This. I think it's, yeah, that's just moss. Benji is so close. I want to sell this pencil because we only have one of those. They're easy to make. And we're going to sell a rumple. And stencils. Get some vines. These. Okay, I didn't know if we could harvest those or not. That guy over there has not moved. Oh, wait. He's our question mark. That's why. Hello. Gasp! Your timing couldn't be better, stranger. There's something rotten back back there that smells worse than my gym shorts on laundry day. Not that I smell much better. Pro angling is many things, but not fragrant. And who do I have to thank for this daring rescue? Well, Sprout of Sprouts Oddities, I'm gonna call you Slick. I'm Ezra Finley. That name ring any bells for you? Good. I knew this was the place to hide out and find championship level fish. You do have those, don't you? Well, don't you worry about capitalist head of yours, Slick. I'm gonna prove for the both of us. Okay. Ezra is a Spinosaurus who was born on March 24th. Did I say Ezra? Wait, hang on. Yeah, Ezra. I had a dyslexia moment and thought I read that wrong and it was Urza. It's not. It's Ezra. I had it right in the first place. Oh, come on, Benji. You're so close. Oi, every single little inch. Okay, I haven't seen any cotton here either. Where does cotton grow? I wonder if we have to unlock like the tundra. Which means that mission's going to take a minute. Drop the feathers. Oh, it's coastal fruit. Okay. Is that it? Come on, Benji, you're killing me. there anything else we can harvest? I think we'll work on poppy the next day. I mean, we can harvest sand, but we've been selling sand. Finally! Okay, we're up to level 11. Or, we're up to 11. Level 3 friendships. I'm going home. See if there's anything else. There's not. Alright, let's go in here. Oh, I was gonna see what it took to move in Ezra. Too late now. Actually, we do have that amethyst I need to turn in to the museum. So let's do that real quick. And we'll check on moving Ezra in and how much that's gonna cost us. We are really close to meeting our 125,000 goal, which is nice. Do we have amethyst? It looks like we already do, but let's go ahead and double check with Barnaby. Yeah, they already have that one. Boo. But at least we can sell it. Oh, we still have plenty of people we need to add to the island. Does anybody add tool? Malik gives us amber for moving him in. That's nice. Nobody upgrades our tools. So I wonder if our tool upgrade won't happen until we unlock the other regions. I'm really excited about adding opal, but I want to meet our goal first before... because we're so close. And I think 2 more shop days will get us there. I think this shop day is going to get us at least to 100,000. Oh, let's double check our special orders. We need a trowel tidy seed sower, bestie beads and leaf tickler, paper and lovely lily. We have the trowel tidy. What was the other thing that went with it? The seed sower. Seed sower, bestie beads, and leaf tickler, paper, and the lily. Okay. And then jacket dangler and tundra rug, which we don't have that at all. Jacket dangler and a tundra rug. Do we have any tundra rugs? I don't see any. Okay. Whoops. No. This one. Tin fiber. Okay. Oh, do we have the supplies for fiber? I'm blind. Where's the fiber? Oh, that's cute. We're gonna make those. That would be cute to make in real life too. I have ideas. Okay, let me write this down real quick. Yeah, I definitely want to try making that in real life. They're so cute. And the Rumpelstiltskin. Let's see. Oh, there's fiber. Okay. Ooh, we can only make 3. That's not good. And that took out the novella. We could have made 2 novellas. We definitely need to focus on getting plant items. Let's make 5 of these. Or 6. I clicked 1 too many times. Rumple needs 2 more. Let's try to get some of our new stuff in. If we can. Like this one. So many things need plants, and I feel like there's not enough plants in the game for you to make like one quick run and get everything. We got a tea kettle we can make 2 of. Everything else probably needs plants. Oh, this one just needs 2 rope. Wait, rope requires plants. Never mind. Ooh, we could do this one. Let's make 25 of those. Haha. We need dark wood planks, which we don't have any dark wood. So we need plants and dark wood. We would need 50 wood planks to make 5 of these. I mean, it's possible, I guess. It would use every last bit. I think we will leave the guitar for special orders. And the strummer shell. Okay, that's gonna have to be it for now. We definitely need to get some plants. So this goes in here, the rest of it goes into inventory, and then I want to double check the date. 2 days. Okay, we got 2 days to get enough plants to take care of that. Okay, let's edit shop real quick. I definitely want to put the artifacts out that we have. So, put that out. Let's go ahead and take care of the large stuff because both of those are empty. So we'll put this out. And this one. And then small items. Let's put this out. Let's put one, nope. We're gonna put that with some musical stuff. And then we've got these two over here. We'll put this over here. Alright. For our plant section, we don't have one of these out, so let's put that there. We don't have one of these. Put one of those. And this one seems to be popular because every time I go to add stuff, it's never out. We have one more spot. And I'm kind of thinking this one, but that's our last one of that. It's gonna have to be it though. Okay. Next section is our area over here. So let's put we already have a pencil holder over here, so I'm thinking scribe items. Like our new scribe item. That's and that's we got a pencil somewhere. There it is. Okay. And then over here, we had gardening equipment. I want to put this out though. It could be used for gardening, but it could also be used for crafts. So either way, let's put a birdhouse out. And we haven't sold one of these in a while. So let's do that. And then the other side is our new items. So where's our little dinosaurs? There they are. We're gonna put one of these out. And that's it. We definitely need to think about how else we can organize this so we can have some more room to sell stuff. We might broaden this and make this bigger, but we'll have to do that in the future because adding, actually how many do we have? We have 9 of these in stock, but I kind of want to add some of these display units for when we get artifacts in to sell. So yeah, we might look into adding some stuff. Alright. We got everything set up. Let's double check our goals because we've unlocked some of them. Nice. And then double check our inventory, make sure it's empty, which I can't do here. Okay. Let's do this. Can I get all 3? What? I don't remember this custom. Yeah, I do. Never mind. It's a lie. My brain was trying to go in the order that they were in our journal. Okay, custom order. Alright, that is everybody until we can get some more plants. We can do that. We're very popular today. Someone complained about the store's layout. Well, I'm working on it, okay? Come back again. Carpenter items. Let's see. Bench? Nope. Okay. Not bad. Gardening stuff. Where is our child tidy? Here it is. Stone item. Let's see. Oh, scratchy stones. I do like that just by running your shop you can help with the friendship bonds that you have with the Paleofolk. That's 100 more. Okay, that works. I need to make a profit off of a pawned item. Although, is it really a pawned item? Because they don't ever come back for them. They basically just sold it to me. That's all it is. Hello, friend. Two of those? Yeesh. We can try it. I don't know if we'll make it. Oops, excuse me, Coral. Someone complained about the item selection? Yeah, probably need to change that out. Poppy, no! She didn't break the artifact, so I'm not going to worry about it. Artifacts and large items, I need amber for. They're too expensive. Vinny had all kinds of footprints. You would think a shark would have less. Hello, Barnaby. Can I even make that? We're gonna try. That's the downside to unlocking some of these recipes is, one, I can't remember them all. And two, I don't know if we have the supplies to make them. Something large. Ooh, okay. It's gonna have to come from display. This is the only large item we have left. Hello, Flint. I did notice Flint and Poppy were hanging out together earlier. That's nice. They would look cute together. Alright, how many tips did we get? Not bad. Not our best, but not our worst either. Alright. I don't know how... Oh, I bought these. That's how they ended up in my inventory. Well. Sometimes shift click works and sometimes it doesn't. Alright. Time to go to sleep. Breaking news! It's time for Chico's Trend Alert. Let's see what the Ember Isle are all about today. Glass? I don't know if I can make glass. Why is that a popular item?
We're gonna need a lot of sand.
Alright. We do have some new orders. We need 2 mountain mats and 1 redwood plank. Oops. Those are the last 2 we have. That and redwood planks. It doesn't look like we have any in stock, so we're gonna have to make some. I guess I'm not holding. I don't understand. Next is 2 tricera markers and 2 strummer shells. Do we have any markers? We do not. That might take plants, sadly. Yep, it takes 2 paper, which takes plants. And then the other thing was the strummer case. Okay, 20 wood planks. We should be able to make this, which is nice. Where'd it go? Hello? Ah. Okay, let's actually move this down 1, skip 1, and put that there. I try to put the items in order to make sure I get everything. And a starfall sprouter. I don't know how to make that. Probably with more plants. That's splashy sprout. Yeah, we have everything but the plants. So we need a plethora of plants. Oy. But first things first is we need to find Poppy. Poppy's down here. Quickest way to Poppy is probably through this. Maybe. There we go. We did not hit the ember mark that I was hoping for, with much sadness, but that's okay. Poppy's this way. She back at the little cafe over here. I think this is a cafe. Oh, it's a smoothie thing. That's right. Poppy, let's hang out. Alright. We need dark wood planks, or dark wood, and plants. Lots and lots of plants. I don't think there's any plants that we can gain from here. But we're picking up everything else, sadly. Oh, we did it! We'll stick with Poppy, though. There's no harm in her hanging out with us as we continue. I don't think we have a lot of mushrooms, so I'm going to go ahead and grab those. And if we need the storage space, I'll just sell them. Oh, Poppy wants to talk to us.
There you are, Sprout. I've been wondering where you'd gotten to. I'm still working on meeting everyone on the island, but truthfully, I'm still a bit nervous what everyone will think of me. But I was thinking, what if I compose a special piece for everyone to listen to at tea time? The problem is, with all the fuss of moving, I'm lacking some crucial inspiration. Could you bring some instruments that you think Impa'al residents would appreciate to my house?
Sure. What does she need? Quest log. Poppy. A strummer and a tutor. So much metal. Okay. That just gives us leaves. Oh, we do need dark wood. Do we haven't done that yet. We actually might have enough plants now to make that. Let's go check real quick so we can mark that off. And of course we'll have to go back down to get the stone, just to make sure that we're not missing any metal. Where's the picnic basket? Yeah. Ooh. We could make 2 of those, but let's find the picnic basket first. Here it is. Cotton. I still don't know where we can get cotton. Okay, so let's focus on the novella. I think she wanted 8 though. I guess we won't focus on the novella. Nerds. Alright. Let's go down here. See if we can get some metal. We can go ahead and, once we go through the valley, stop at the beach and see about turning in the metal that we have and check how much we need. Actually, let's go to the valley, go to the mountain, collect as much as we can of the items that we need, and then we go to the beach. Because we need metal either way. I don't think, sir? Yes. Alright. There's Evander. We also need to keep in mind I had a thought and it just decided to dissipate into the air. Never mind. I don't know what we need to keep in mind. I think we need some more of this because I figure we're going to start getting some orders for basic wood items that take a lot of wood. And I think one of the special orders required wheat. So just to make sure that we have enough of that, we're going to collect that as well. Alright, let's go up to the mountain and see what we can get. I know we can get some more plants in the valley. Like I said, we're going to make our way to the beach anyways. So I don't think we need a lot of bamboo at the moment, so I'm gonna stay away from that, as well as clay. That's clay deposits. I will say the good thing about the mountain is the dark stone does seem to give a lot more metal than any of the other wood options, so that's good. Pockets are full, I guess, on stone. We still need metal though. How much do we have? We have 12. Let's drop the clay, because we don't need that. And we only have one leaf. And sap. Alright. Because, like I said, I want to get as much plants as we can, so I want to make sure we have the inventory space for that. And we need to stock up on wood. That should be actually enough of the wood. Hopefully. What do we need over here? Redstone, which I don't know where to get redstone either. Redstone's probably in the desert, and cotton is probably in the mountains, in the tundra area. Alright. I think that one's a little hidden. Double check over here. Oh, this is Poppy's house. All right. Let's go back to the valley. See what we can get there. We're about halfway with the metal quest. So in another day we should be able to we should be able to complete that. Sometimes there's a stone over here. There's not today. But that's okay. wound up back in our inventory, so let's pick up plants instead. Remember what is up here, so let's go up here real quick. Can't see
absolutely nothing.
There's probably a wheat that goes up here every now and then, so we'll just have to check back sporadically. To see. That didn't go anywhere. And sometimes they grow up here. Yes. There might be one on the other side, so let's check that real quick. Is that going into the swamp? It's not there. Alright, let's go to the beach. Then that'll be the last place we go, and then we'll head home. We got 18 out of 25, which isn't bad. We just need 7 more. So I wonder if there's any around here that we might be able to glean. I didn't want to pick that up. Too late. Okay, let's drop the redwood. What is this? And the moss. We might be able to use the stone. I don't know if we need it or not, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, I don't think there's anything over there. Stuck.
Oh no, my phone is dying. Agenitis.
We got 2 more, so we just need 5. Which is nice. Alright. We're going to dismiss Poppy. And go home. Maybe, if I can see. Give me a couple minutes to grab a charger. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Took me a minute. Anyways, let's see. Did we get anything special? Not really. But we do need to talk to Maple. Hey Sprout, I just got back from a total rager with a bunch of our neighbors. Did you know 5 aside is so much easier with 9 other people? Who'd have thought? We could have kicked the ball around any time, Maple. Wait. We could have kicked a ball around any time, Maple. Oh, hey Dad. Getting a bit jealous, are we? Oh, no, of course not. Well, how about we have a special dad and daughter versus daughter penalty shootout right this second? Loser has to do the dishes. You hatchlings. It's about time I taught you a lesson in how to respect your elders. Looks like we'll be catching up later, Sprout. We've made some really great progress and made a whole heap of new friends. But for now, I gotta go whoop some tail. Later. Alright. So we haven't unlocked... Whoops. We haven't unlocked the new areas. Does Maple have another quest for us? It doesn't look like she does. Yeah, Vinny needs 8 novellas. We haven't built Azra's house? I didn't think we needed to build a house. It usually has like a hammer. Azra is either on the beach or in the swamp. I can't remember. I don't see anything in either location. So we'll just have to check. Can it tell us who is where? Swamp area, beach area. Okay, Azra is in the beach area, so we'll have to do that the next day. Okay, we have plant items now. We need to make this rug. We need 7 fiber. Oh. We needed 7 more fiber. We need 10 total. Okay. So that goes there. So we got the tundra rug, we got the mountain mat, and the red wood planks. We need 2 tricera markers, and I think we already have, whoops, the strum shell. Yes. So 2 markers. Just takes 2 paper each, so we need 4 paper. Put that there. I'm gonna go ahead and empty our pockets. Oh, I have been hitting the wrong button. Muscle memory finally kicked in. Alright, the next thing is the Starfall Sprouter. is right here. I think we need 2. Oh, we just need 1. But that's okay. We have 1 on hand. In case we need it. Now, with the rest of our plants, I'm going to make the novellas, or the novellas, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, we got the 8. We're going to keep those in our inventory so we can take those. I mean, either way, we're going to be able to drop them in the box. So, the other thing we need to do, let's check our quests. I know we're not going to be able to make the tutor because that requires metal. And all of our metal is going to Bosco at the moment. We need another strummer and a picnic package. Strummer and a picnic package. Okay. Let's check the picnic package first. We need, we need cotton. Why can I not remember that? The strummer, we need 10 wood planks, which we can do. That's like wood. There it is. All right. The tutor takes 10 metal and 5 fiber. Okay. We can make the fiber. Go ahead and do that and get that ready. That way when we collect enough metal, we might be able to make it out in the map. And then picnic thing, we need 10 more fiber. So we need 15 total. Alright, and we still have 11 left. So we can make one of these if we want to. These are cute. And we can make one of these. Artist aid. Is there anything else that's new that we can make? We probably need to make some type of food, which we've used too much plants already to do that. Much sadness. Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, we'll just leave it as is for now. Actually, let's just go ahead and drop these off because we can just pull them out of inventory when we need them. And do our rewards. Okay. Set up shop. We need some more plants. Let's put some art stuff out. The bookmark will be fine. Do some stencils. And some crowns. We haven't sold any crowns in a while. And then over here is kind of our recently new items. Do we have anything? We have a lot of pearls. Oh, we do have this new item. So put that out. And then over here, we had some gardening tools. I think we'll change it out with some kitchen stuff or some odd and end stuff. Okay, that leaves the other items. So let's put one of these out. And of course this cute little thing. And then we only have these large items. Alright, that should be everything. Let me double check. Yes. I do want to raise the price on the artifact though. On the amethyst. A couple of times. Okay, that should be fine. And let's open shop. We can do that. And that's going to take some more plants. Oh, we unlocked a new decoration pattern. That's nice. You know what? That's close enough. We'll take it. Summon broken item. No! Please tell me what is in the amethyst. Okay, it wasn't. Stone item. Oops. Storage. Scratchy stone. I think if somebody asks for a recommendation, we have to pick something that isn't on display and that's in the store's storage. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hang on. Oh, he broke a big thing. I'm sorry. What's up, Addie? We can do that. We can do that as well. I'm surprised more people haven't showed up to collect their items. We had a lot to do today. Wood item, okay. Try a basket. Oh, I was going to... bamboo item. Ooh. I think this requires bamboo. Oh, let's just give her some bamboo. That works. We have so many fingerprints, or footprints. A food item. This is what I was worried about. No, we don't have any food items. Ugh. Okay, let's offer the teapot and see if that'll work. Yeah, no. Musician. Alright, let's see. We don't have any mist machines out. I'm being a little picky now. I need to stop. There was just a 4 amber difference. Musician item. Let's see. We don't have any pan flutes out. We also don't have any sheet music out, so let's offer that. Okay. Nobody's came and got the tundra rug yet, though. I'm a little worried. I do have items on display that need dusting. What's up, Poppy? Chef item. I think the grinder is a chef item. Sweet. We're at 5:30. You know what? 5:15. Sure. We can do that. Okay. Works for me. Look at all these footprints. Nobody came and got the tundra rug. Oh, it's due tomorrow. Okay. But we have 3 pages of orders. Okay, we need to check these. Alright, tundra rug, the marker, the shell, and the sprouter, I think are all due tomorrow. Okay. The sprouter is due in 2 days, but the rest of it is due tomorrow. So that page is done. The next page is a bushel of blooms and 2 7C stencils. Alright. Let's drop these in. I don't think we have any bushel of blooms, but we may have the stencils. We might have sold out though. Oh, we've got 2 left. That works. Let's see if we can make... I don't think we can make the bushels though. Yeah. We need more plants. So... put those right there. Alright. So that one's being worked on. We need the 2 raised beds and 1 jacket dangler. I don't think we have any raised beds whatsoever. But I know we have a jacket dangler. Double check everything real quick. Okay. We need 16 darkwood planks. Okay, so we got, ooh, look at this little one. He's so cute. Alright, the only thing left with that is plants. So of course we're gonna have to make another huge plant run. Oops, nope. That there. And that there. Right? No. These need to go in inventory. Okay. I need to skip 1 puddle, pot, and a petite planter. Puddle, pot and a petite planter. We should have both of those. Petite planter. Are we out of puddle pots? No. I'm just blind. We only need one of each, right? Yes. And then one more stencil and a succulent sarnie, which we don't have any sarnies, and we just got our last stencils placed in the order box. So we'll grab another of those. Puddle pot, planter, stencil, and then we need a sarnie. So definitely more plants are needed. Okay. We're 2,000 away from making our goal. So I think I know what we're going to do for that. Breaking news, it's time for Chico's Trend Alert. Let's see what Amber Owl are all about today. Fiber. For a second, I could not read it because it was blending in with the surroundings. All right, let's go out here. We do have some places to turn stuff in. Let's start with the forest though. So the plan to make up the remaining 2,000 is actually to craft a lot of stuff while we're out and about. And get all of that sold. Aside from plant items. Because we want to preserve our plant stuff. Or our plants for our custom orders. Addie, buddy, we're really close to being good friends, so I want you to tag along while we do some stuff. Because we do still have that mission to become, or to get a friendship to its highest level. And I know Addie and Maple are close. Can we take down this? No. So I haven't made that yet because we need cotton. We don't need dirt, I don't think. Because I think we have plenty of it. I will double check when we go to craft stuff. Wrong tool. We can also get some more mushrooms, which I don't know how much mushrooms sell for, and I think we only have like one recipe that requires mushrooms, so we don't really need a lot, not at the moment at least, so we can just sell them. Oh. If I had the right tool, I could harvest them. Oh, we were going to play with sounds. Let's try 6. Hopefully that works. And you all can hear it well while it not overshadowing my voice. Alright, we made some stuff, or we've gathered some stuff, so let's sell some stuff. If we make 2 of these, and then sell them. What? We have to sell them to people in order to get the desired price? That kind of stinks. Okay, let's sell those for now, and then let me check to see. Dirt we have plenty of, so we don't really need more dirt. So sell that. We don't need leaves for a lot of stuff, or feathers, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell those. We still need 2,000, but that's okay. We're making progress. Anything we don't need, I think we're going to sell. Okay, there's nothing to harvest there. And if that's too loud, please let me know. So I can only check it after stream. I do like the sounds that they put in this game. They're very pleasant. we made another goal. Sweet. I wonder if Steam will give us an achievement if we meet all the goals in the game. I wonder why Addie was disappointed by that. That was weird. Also, for anybody who's been keeping up with my current TBR, I'm about to start a book called A Study in Drowning. If you all have liked it, please let me know. I'm wrapping up a duology at the moment. I just finished Ranger's Apprentice Book 1. I think I mentioned this in another stream. I had read it as a kid, some of the series, and I remember liking it. So, but I don't remember what happened, so I'm rereading it. Study in Drowning, the synopsis sounds great, but I haven't started it yet, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. And the duology I'm reading, the first one was called Untethered, and this one is in the bedroom, so I don't remember what it's called, because I read before I go to bed, but it's the second one of that book. I started this year off thinking that I was just going to read my TBR and just go straight down there, and at the end of the year go back and for next year's TBR it was going to be the sequel to any of the books that I liked. But then I read The Hollow of Fear, which is the fourth book of the Lady Sherlock Holmes series by Sherry Thomas, and I realized some details I did not remember, so I'm like, maybe I need to read the series as it goes. So I'll probably end up switching to that. I haven't decided yet. Alright, since we know that crafting doesn't give us the full amount of the crafted item, I'm not going to worry about it. So we're just going to sell the doubles of supplies that we have, like the clay, basic wood, dark wood. Sell all of that. We don't use pine cones much or star stones for any recipes, so I'm going to sell those. I think we have enough basic stones, so we don't need that, and dirt. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, that puts us up to 1,000 left to go. Oh, we have this over here. We have not gone up here yet. I will say they did a really good job decorating each of these houses. They're really cute. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's everything in the mountain range. Whoop. Oh, we didn't get these. Alright, let's sell some of this extra stuff real quick, and then we'll go back to the valley. I want to sell the veggies as well. There's not many that we can... Not many recipes we can do anything with. Alright. And of course we're keeping all the plants we can get because we are in dire need of them. Addie is only halfway to getting that last level done, and we've almost completed the map of like gathering all the materials. So level 5 for friendship is a little bit difficult. I do need to check Steam and see like how many achievements are left for this game, because I am interested. This might be one of the first games that I get all the achievements on Steam for. Alright, let's sell some stuff. That should be it. Oh, I missed one. And hopefully we have enough metal to turn that in. We do. Sweet. Oh yeah, it's cracking. I'll be honest, Sprout, taking up Disc League training has not been what I expected. But with a gym like this to train at, I'll have a... He made a gym? Oh, I guess he did. Here's a punching bag over here. Interesting. Okay. 500 more. When we turn this in, we're going to be absolutely broke because we're turning in the whole amount. But that's okay. We can make it back. We just won't be able to buy anything from our customers. So hopefully they have nothing to sell. Is it a good business strategy to spend all your money and hope that you still make the 30,000 amber that you usually make? No. Would this be idiotic in real life? Yes. Are we going to do it anyways? Absolutely. Okay. Ooh. We have a fish fossil. Nice. I don't know if we have any recipes for shells, so I'm going to sell those. We don't need sand, I don't think. And I don't know if we have any recipes for pearls. So. And those. Sell these two. Right. 300 left to go. I think we're doing alright because we have all this wood that we could possibly sell, and we still haven't been to the swamp yet. I am also surprised there's only about one spot to get tropical fruit at. You think they would have... Oh, they do have one more location. Okay. So occasionally you can still find the plants. It's a cute little bookstore. Oh my gosh, thank you. This is where my books get read. Can't you just imagine it? Look at it. She even color-coded it. That's so cute. Are my books color-coded? Absolutely not. I like my series in order, not for the bookshelf aesthetic. It helps me keep track of what books I own and which ones I don't, because sometimes I can't find the whole series. So I often go to secondhand shops for books. So oh, we have this over here. Yay, my pockets are full. We'll just go over here and sell some stuff. I don't think we have use for coastal fruit either. Oh, and this. I don't think we need light wood. Hopefully we don't. Ah. It looks like a bush, so you would think that you could just collect it with the scythe, but no. Moss wants you to use the shovel on it, which is very strange. Okay, we might actually have enough to turn this in. If we sell all this real quick. Let's do this one. Haha! Okay, before we go back to the village though, let's see if we've turned in everything that we can. We need to meet the mayor at Sprout's Oddities, which is fine. We need to build his house. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. Asra lives in the beach area. Oh, we haven't... Have we placed it? Maybe we haven't. That's Vinny. Maybe it's just a quest to do it. I don't think any of these houses need to be built. Yeah, none of these houses need to be built, so we just need to place it. Okay. What else do we need to do? Figure out how to take pictures. We should have enough to make a tutor, and we've made the strummer, so let's just wait. Make the... Ooh, actually, hang on. We could probably make the tutor while we're out and about, so let's track this quest. Let's go over here and see if we can make the tutor. There it is. Okay, so we should be able to turn this in now. So we'll do this and then we'll go back to the village and see what the mayor has to say. Oop, she's this way. Hello? There we go.
Oh my goodness, Sprout. Look at all these different instruments you've gotten me. I've been composing away on this new work, but I keep hearing a distant, well, it can only be described as a honking. The minute I think I'm getting somewhere, I check my manuscript and realize I've been adding an extra trumpet all over the place. But the honking doesn't sound like a trumpet. It's more emotional. Well, I can't let it bother me now, not when we're this close to the wire. But I imagine if I could, just maybe.
Talk to Echo. Poor Echo. She's trying her hardest and she's not good.
You would think I'm trying to get folk to partake in some desired contemporary opera performance, Sprout. You could probably tell the hunt for new honk choir members isn't going swimmingly. Maybe they aren't as enthusiastic about rehearsal space? That's gotta be it. How did I not think of this before? Right, Sprouts. You may be too busy to join honk choir, but you can be our #1 supporter. Bring the stuff back to my house, and we can get to work building the most joyful room of honks ever.
The honking drives me nuts. Okay, Dino what? Dino Droner. I don't know if we have that unlocked. But we will figure that out later. We have a meeting with the mayor. Bring your washing from the line. There's a blustery day en route to the island. Okie dokie. I guess the mayor is inside. Ah, okay. Well, hello there, Sprout. Another hefty payment down, eh? It's time for Sprout's Oddities to expand once again. We got another expansion! Yay! It's hard to believe, lass. We spared no expense. Upgrade your shop to the maximum size. Nice. That's the Steam achievement. Anyways, where you've brought Sprout Oddities from and where it is now. Of course, when I was a shopkeeper, it all looked a little different, didn't it? But you aren't unlike myself back then. You were a previous shopkeeper? How very astute of you, lass. What's with all the hammering in here? Wait, what? You were the shopkeeper? Which means that old journal was yours? Why didn't you never tell me this? Well, it was irrelevant. It was a long time ago. You never really liked my old stories, Maple. We lost so much over the years. I didn't want you to know, to worry. I see. Well, boring old stories or not, you and I have a lot of catching up to do, mister. Well, looks like it's time for me to get that's a typo. Out of your claws, Sprout. We'll catch up again soon. Now, Maple, did I ever tell you about my glam rock phase? Now we're talking. New quest from the mayor. What do we got? Big wheels keep on turning. Attend a meeting in the plaza. Okay. How long is this going to take? Because I got to shop. Ooh, look at this space.
It's so spacious.
We can add so much more stuff. But we're only down to 112 amber. This is not a good business model, kids. Do not try this in real life. Okay, let's find the mayor. Maybe, oh, it's right here. Good to see you, Sprout. Ember Owl and Sprout's Oddities have both come on leaps and bounds, haven't they? The heaving metropolis of Ember Isle. I can see the Palego Post article now. Malsworth, Clapple. Oh, for goodness sake. How on earth did you manage to miss your own meeting you set up? Too busy filing your paperwork? It's the big one. Orbcore is here right now. They say they're finally ready to reveal their island development. Do these folk not know how the post works?
Always with the last minute panic.
I see. I bet they've seen all the hard work we've been doing and are ready to announce their investment plans now. Let's go to the meeting room, team. Oh, I can't wait to see what they've got in store for us. Poor Addie, he's so optimistic. Hello, residents. It appears there are some new characters on the island. No, please, no need to make a fuss over me. To reintroduce myself to you, my name is Mirage Worksworth, employee number 13666, Assistant Solutions Surgeonist with the Orb Core investment team. Your projections have more than hit the mark, which means Orb Core are ready to officially invite you into the family. This is it. Yep, this is it.
What could it be?
No one, no matter where they are, ever falls far out of Orb Core's orbit. Yes, we've been working tirelessly to clean the island up. But our research shows that the areas, Kim Canyon and Snowdance drifts will prove more difficult than you might think. Which is why we're going to take all that work off your hands and rebuild them ourselves.
Now, wait a minute here.
Yep, can you believe it? We at Orb Core want to help you on Ember Isle totally revitalize your areas. This is all part of our very generous island regeneration scheme to help those unfortunate islands get back on their feet, free of charge. But your little tools and folk power will barely make a scratch on the amount of work there is there. With Orb Core's special machinery and workforce, we can clean it up faster than you can say teamwork. And when that's all done, think of the possibilities. State-of-the-art housing facilities, new infrastructures, and highways between regions. The island really will be our oyster. Yes. Think of all the shiny new leisure facilities we could build.
Oh, wow. I mean, I love my house, but while we've been working so hard restoring the island, if they could take it on this work for us?
No, I won't allow it. Oh, this'll be good.
Dad, are you serious?
Deadly, lass. I will not have these Titanoboa oil salesmen turn Ember Isle into their own personal playground. After everything you lot have done, you have the nerve.
Mayor?
Yes, what is it, lad? Wouldn't it be better to put any new big island developments like this to a vote? That way everyone gets a chance to say what would really benefit them. Now that we have more islanders than just you and Maple, wouldn't it be best to let everyone have their say? But... Oh, what a splendid idea. I just love when Orb Core really nurtures resident democracy. Listen up, Ember Isle. It's time to take matters into your own hands. It looks like we're to have a vote on the future of Ember Isle. Orb Core are ready and waiting to invest heavily into the future of the island. Your decision is a simple one. Side with Orb Core and watch your island flourish, or do lots of back-breaking work with no guarantee of any returns. For now, I must be returning to Orb Core HQ to relay the news about this vote of yours. It looks like we'll have a lot of behind-the-scenes work to do to prepare for when you eventually side with us. Until then, farewell all. Addie, what have you done? This is amazing, isn't it? Think of what we could achieve with Orb Core's investment. The sky is the limit. But Clawsworth doesn't really seem overly happy about it. Sprout, was it? It appears Clawsworth is yet to understand the benefit of Sprout's oddities of having Orb Core help out with island redevelopment. All of those hard-earned profits simply whisked away on folks' homes. Nothing that can generate amber. Oh yes, when all this is said and done, let's really talk about business. Talk business, oh my goodness, I can't read. About how we can turn Sprout's oddities into the hot spot. You mean you're willing to invest in our local businesses? That would help us regenerate the community even more. Oh yes, you. By the way, good thinking to get the mayor out of our feathers. He would not approve of us doing this. Thanks, but Cosworth really is a good guy. I'm sure he'll come around if we explained it to him. No. Such naivety. What do they even teach the interns these days? Folks like these are stuck in the past. It's always, wah, you can't drain the swamp and displace residents in order to build a monorail, or boo-hoo, you can't cut down the forest for fuel to run the construction equipment, or oh no, our town hall was bulldozed to make way for the shareholder driving range. They don't understand Orpcore vision, Allie. What? Are we really going to do all that? But how does any of that help the community who lives here? All in due time, Andy. But first, I have to alert Orpcore to all our recent developments. Presentations, spreadsheets, approvals. I'm sure you're aware. But still, with a bit of hard work, I'm sure a promotion out of our intern program and the Worksworth SAR name are on the cards for you. And a fat bonus for me, if we manage to pull this off. Until then, let's catch up again when I've got our orbs in a row, yes? So long, Sprout and Appy. Did you hear that? Hear what I just heard? They're planning on displacing residents, draining the swamps, bulldozing our town hall, but they said were to look after the locals. They can't do that, right? I've misunderstood. Have I? They can't do this. I have a lot to think about, Sprout. This isn't right. This isn't right. But we got 1,000 amber out of it, so that's a plus. Probably like a little bribe from Orpcore. Thanks for listening. Here's 1,000 amber. Anyways, let's open shop one last time, and then we'll start wrapping up stream. Let's do some editing real quick. And we gotta check this place is going to be a mess for this day, and then we'll change everything during our next stream. So let's put some stuff out. I'm not going to be too particular about what we put out. Except for maybe the plant area, because that has kind of sustained. We already have one of those out. Let's put one of these out. And this one. And bamboo. Okay. We don't have any more large items. Small items. Let's put the pan flute out. Right, there are those. Put a triangle out. Put a rake, and I love these little things, the little terrariums. They're so cute. Okay, I think we filled everything except for this large one here, which we might be able to make something real quick. Oh, filter. We want large items. Ooh. need those. Let's just make another of these. We only have 2 due today, which we already have those in stock, so I'm not worried about that. Because we're going to end up double checking our orders for next stream anyways. And let's open the store one last time. What's up, Poppy? We don't have that. Oh no. Okay, so there's more than one thing that needed to be done today. This isn't good. That's what we needed the dark wood planks for. Now I feel bad. Can we? We can't make anything while the shop's open. Dang it. Okay. Well, we really messed that up. And the Sammys. We can't do that because we didn't make a Sammy. I'm so sorry. Okay. Note to self, double check all of the pages that I do. How did he get a 50% discount? I'm not running any sales. Scribe item, let's see. Let's do one of these. I gotta make up for the 50% discount that I accidentally gave. We do need to invite Opal to the island. Whoops, no. And musical item. We haven't sold a triangle in a while. Let's try that. He'll probably turn it into a dinner bell, because that's what us country folk do with triangles, but it's okay. I'll give you 520 for it. 650? Bruh. Okay. I can't believe I messed up on those orders. We were doing so well. That's how he got the 50% discount, isn't it? because it had dust on the shelf. Plus our items aren't next to windows anymore, so we're not getting that extra window bonus. That's okay. Shops have one bad day every now and then. I don't see anything. I know it's a mountain map, but I don't want to buy air. Sure. What's up, Maple? Gardener stuff. Okay. We haven't sold one of these in a while, so let's do that. Look at all these footprints. Jeez. What's up, Scout? Gardening stuff. Everybody wants to garden. Let's sell a mister. It's okay, Alice. It'll be fine. Yep, we can do that. I hope. Streak is at 23. I think that's the highest it's been. Now it's at 24, but still. We're breaking records. Musical item. How about a flute? Sure. I'm probably going to use that for building materials instead of reselling it. Another thing we'll probably have to do is invest in more ambiance stuff, because we're not doing very well keeping up with the footprints. But let's get some sleep and then we'll start wrapping up stream. claws are in fashion today.
Oh, hey Sprout, I was just about to come and get you. Last night was weird, wasn't it? I've never seen Dad so shell-shocked. Well, he's asked us all to gather in the meeting room, I guess to talk about the org core thing. Anyway, let's get to it.
It's a town hall meeting.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I have information that is of utmost importance for you to know about Orcore before you accept this deal.
About Okor? What is he talking about? Wait, everybody, wait! The whole thing, it's wrong. Addie too? Well, this is certainly an interesting meeting. Orbcore have lied to you. After the meeting, Mirage spoke to Sprout and I. We discovered the truth about their plans for Emer Isle. The island regeneration scheme, it was all a cover for their actual scheme. Now that we've built up the island, they want to muscle in and take it all over for themselves. They want to make Amber Isle an exclusive Orbcore destination.
They what?
It gets worse. If they get their way, they plan to flatten entire areas of the island, even if that means displacing residents. They won't stop there. Next, they'll drain Spearfield Swamp, cut down Woodbury Forest, and even bulldoze the town hall. Nothing is off the cards to them.
Huh? Are you serious? I just moved here. My whole life is here now. They can't drain the swamp. It'd be unlivable for me.
I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't know.
It's okay, lad. Orcore have played us all for fools. This isn't the first time Orcore have done something like this. It's time that you all know the truth of Amber Isle's history with Orbcore, all of you. I've brought some photos you can pass around to verify everything I am saying. Long before we had Sprout, I was the sole proprietor of Amber Isle's local shop. Things back then were quiet. Amber Isle was a small, humble fishing village, but we were comfortable. We got by. But then an asteroid struck our little island. Nobody was hurt, thank goodness, but the destruction was substantial. But from within this asteroid, we discovered something special. Starstone, a rare mineral that can hold powerful amounts of energy, scattered all across the island. I'm sure some of you have used it in your different crafts and creations. I was the first to try crafting with it, just little trinkets and knickknacks, but they were a big draw to my shop. We were doing anything we could rebuild after the impact, you see. Well, it wasn't long until Orbcore heard about all of it and came knocking. Then came their big promises. They would rebuild the island, bring in advanced equipment, and mine the Starstone at efficiencies we could never imagine. All they asked in return was that we'd give them a share of our profits. And so we did. Production of Starstone increased hundredfold, and Amber Isle became increasingly successful and increasingly independent of our Starstone economically. But times were good. I was even called the town hero, just because I managed to secure the partnership with Orbcore. For all the good it did me. No resource is finite, and soon enough our supplies started dwindling, and Orbcore began getting cold feet. They asked for more and more spaces to mine across the island so they could extract Starstone. And I allowed them to. Soon enough, they were building mines everywhere and causing untold pollution and chaos to the detriment of the islanders' lives. I kept telling folk that it was for the greater good. And then one day, Orbcore left. Unbeknownst to me, they'd been spending the last few years of our partnership creating a synthetic version of Starstone, meaning they had no use for us anymore. And just like that, we were disposable. They left all of their debris and rubbish behind. With such a polluted and uninhabitable island, and with not enough starstone to support us any longer, Paleofolk all up and left one by one. Until it was just Maple and I. Orbcore promised me that Amber Isle would grow and prosper if I just let them do what they wanted, and I believed it. I allowed them to ruin folks' homes, their families. What happened to Amber Isle, it was my doing. It was my fault.
I had no idea. Orbcore had no records of this. I can't believe I helped them come back here. Had I known this was their plan all along, to think that I believed in this mission while they strung me along. It was always, don't worry, you'll get paid back if you just work that bit harder, Addie. A star name and a promotion is on the horizon. But it never came. And now to find out all this, I'm gonna make this right. I will do everything in my power to make sure the mission I believed in, the mission I was sent on, comes to fruition. And so I quit. Oh, well, I appreciate that, lad. But the fact of the matter still remains. Snowdance Drifts and Kim Kim Canyon are still far too expensive and dangerous for any of us to complete by hand. This is bad. Didn't Orbcore say they're always watching us? But without Orbcore, how can we restore Kim Kim Canyon and Snowdance Drifts?
Right. That's it. I've had it. Listen up, Islanders, 'cause I've got something to say. Listen to yourselves. All worried about Orbcore this and Orbcore that. I'm as angry as anyone that they've messed around my family and friends. And that Mirage one's got another thing coming. But look at our island, our beautiful home. Those of you who were here from the start remember how bad it was. Rubbish everywhere, dangerous debris left all over from Orbcore's plundering. But now, it's the quaintest, most wonderful island in the whole archipelago. And that was us. It was Addie and Dad and me and Sprout and all of you who did that. Orbcore can take credit all they want, but it was us.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do they really think our beautiful island needs their luxury resorts and spas? We're doing perfectly fine building our own island, thank you very much.
You know, she's got a point. I never really did trust Orbcore.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to rebuild Kim Kim Canyon and the Snowdance Drifts, just like we've done with the others. And when Snorcore come back with their offer, we're going to say, no way. It'll take some effort from all of us. Believe me, those regions are wildly out of whack. But there's nothing that a few pairs of hands and some stubbornness can't fix. Right, Dad?
Oh, Maple.
All right, you wonderful islanders, if you're with me, shout aye.
Aye.
That's the spirit. Now let's make Amber Isle the best it possibly can be. Meeting adjourned.
Well, this is certainly a lot for us to take in. Saying we're going to fight is one thing, but to actually do it. We can do it. We can do it, team. I believe in us. Let's just take it a step at a time. First one.
That's the spirit, Sprout.
How long do you think we have before Orbcore come back for a vote? I don't know for definite, but let's just say it takes Orbcore a long time to dot their I's and cross their T's.
Excellent. Now, real talk. Let's discuss our plans for redeveloping Kim Kim Canyon and Snowdance Drifts before Orbcore returns.
Okay. Talk to Maple. I guess stream is going to be a little bit longer.
What would those lot do without little old Maple, eh? And you, of course, Sprout. Let's keep inviting lots of new friends to the island and getting to know our neighbors.
You've all been so kind to me, Sprout. That maple one can really tug at an old man's heartstrings, can't she? I wish I could waive your final payment, but alas, it's not up to me. If you can pay off that last 300,000 amber, holy bazzoli, Batman, of Sprout's oddities, it'll all be yours. And you can do it, lass. Let's go big this time. Get 40 Paleofolk in and happy. The more of us we have to stick it to Orcor, the better. To think I've quit Orcor just like that, with no backup plan, no nothing. Looks like I'll be writing my resignation tonight. But there's no time for that now. If we want to do this before Orcor comes back, we have to restore Kim Kim Canyon and Snowdance Drifts. Not to mention get them into a livable condition for folks. But we can do it. I know we can, Sprout.
Right, folks. It looks like we've got a game plan. What do you say, Chief Cosworth?
I'll say. There's nothing a few pair of hands and some stubbornness can't fix.
Right on, Dad. Let's do this.
Oh, we've got 4 new quests available. Ooh, we can unlock Snowdance Drifts now. Sweet. Alright, but we're going to do that next stream because we have run out of time. Alright, so with next week's schedule, I have to work at my 9 to 5 on Monday. So our typical Monday streams, which is Minecraft and Hightail, will be on Tuesday. We'll still have Ember Island on next Wednesday, so that should be fine. But stay tuned on YouTube for the times that I'm going to put for those streams. I'm not quite sure yet what time I want to start those streams on Tuesday, but when I do, they will be posted on YouTube. So keep checking to see. I should have it scheduled before Sunday. So just in case you all want to join on more of my streams. But if you liked it, please feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, feel free to hit subscribe. There is another edited video coming out this Friday, so keep on the lookout for that. And I think that's it for announcement-wise. No, I have one more. So next week, like I said, I'm going to have streams on Tuesday and Wednesday, but after that, I'm taking a week off to go visit family. So there will not be streams that week, but we will be back at it on the 23rd. So just keep that in mind. I will try to get 2 videos edited this week. One for sure for this Friday, and I will try to have one prepared for you all for the week that I'm gone. But I may have to skip that one. I don't know. It depends on how much time that I have this week. So we'll see. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. And yeah, I think that's all my announcements. I hope you all have a great remainder of your week. And as always, happy gaming.